Hello again, everybody. Harry Box with the Technical Trader at TechTrader.com. It's Tuesday, April the 18th, and these are charts of the day. Look, today was definitely turnaround Tuesday. A lot of stocks and a lot of the market was down today. We're going to show you some stocks that did very well considering may have even had important days technically. If you look at AKRX, you'll see the base and the breakout and pullback. We gave you a buy on a swing, thinking that this is going to be temporary. Well, today was a nice reversal from 31 and a quarter. 31.29 to be exact to 33.32 and closed just 18 cents off the high up 105. 3.3%, 5.3 million. That's the best volume in about 5 sessions. And look how support at the gap held. 33.60 is resistance, and then 35 would be your target along with a move up. If we get through that zone, I'm looking for 39.40, 39.9.5 would be my target. It's 5.6, 2 days to cover it. AKTX recovering from a big pullback. Note the move from 6 and a quarter to 22 plus, 22.20, and a nasty pullback over a week-long period. It took it nearly 10 points down. Today it reversed $1.66 or 12.5%. The bond picked up a little bit, but not enough to make it special. Just wanted to point out that there is resistance right there, and then I'm looking in that zone for resistance. So we're going to watch 16, and if it gets through that, 18.5, 19 zone. BUFF upgraded with a buy today, and it's exploded out of the falling pattern into the 50, only to close back below it. Not the best close. Mine was good, but I want to see it follow through. My target is 25.5, 6, and then 27.5. With 9.7 days to cover, this could very well start a new uptrend. Real estate stock CBL, that's CB Richard Ellis and Associates. Looks like came across this declining top line and has that to contend with the target around 10 and a quarter, followed by the next target up around 11. And we'll be watching these two levels, and that's a big one, to see if we can get this up and through that zone, 11, 11, 15 or so. The target would then be 12, 25, 35. So that could be a swing. With a breakaway gap and a solid move today on 9.5 million, we'll be watching to see if there's any follow through. Cool. Well, the pop and falling wedge followed by another strong pop, another falling wedge, could mean that wave 5 is about to hit. This is 1, 2, 3, and 4. Look at the reversal today as it jumped $1.30 or 10.6%. If it does explode, and it is thin, so careful, 22 and then 32 potential targets. Everbridge recent IPO made a new all-time high today by popping through that line and this ascending wedge. Let's look at it one more time. Here's my ascending wedge, and here's your breakout. Looking for a quick move to 23.5, 4, and we'll see if we can get that in the high 20s. 5 days to cover short. GNC with a breakaway gap on monster volume of 26.6 million, the biggest volume I've ever seen in this stock. Broke through all 3 moving averages, lateral price resistance, and got up into that secondary resistance zone before backing off. But nevertheless, if $1.79, that's 25% on 26.6 million. Huge day. We got a follow through. I'm looking for near 11 and then 13, 13 and a half. There's 8 days to cover short. We could have a hot one on our hands here. We'll see. HPJ, nice looking chart. Chinese, Hong Kong, high power technology. It's a stair-step channel up, and it looks good. Nice base was broken when it went through there. And then resistance was broken through there. My next targets have to be run at the 6.5 area, followed by perhaps something around 8.30. So keep an eye on this one for a potential swing. IMMU also stair-stepping its way higher. Has gotten through a double top, triple top resistance area, and was testing the 2013 highs. Go back a little bit further on a weekly, and you'll see that way back when. This is a massive base pattern that could support a pretty big move, perhaps even into the mid to high teens or low to mid 20s. There's another target up here to consider. Yeah, 25. That's long term. And I have to say, in the immediate term, I'd be looking for something around 15. And there's 6.9 days to cover. One more look at the daily, and you can see why there's several targets up there. IMMY, I'm showing you this because I like the pattern. Didn't do that much today. It was up 17 cents or 4.5%. Volume was under 200,000, so it's still quiet. But look at the pattern. When the stock breaks out of a V-bottom inverse head and shoulder type pattern, explodes, and then forms that pattern, we often see higher levels. I'm going to see that. I'm going to look for a move to 490, and then way up here in that 7 range, potential target. Something around there, 6.5, let's call it. KRO, Kathy's Kronos Worldwide is still in a beautiful rising channel within a larger channel. Today was a nice follow-up to yesterday's reversal day. And what I'm going to be looking for is, can this take a run at and maybe take out 16.75? If we do, looking for 19, 20.5, and 22 as targets going forward, with 3.6 days to cover. Lumber liquidators, after running up to the key resistance zone, pulled back to support and bounced. And today it followed through as volume picked up to 1.6 million. It was up 89 cents or 4%. I like the channel, and I think it's going to accelerate. My next target is 26.5, 27. 9 days to cover short on that one. MDXG, looking good, broke the base, and it looks like a follow-through is underway here. Looking for a run to 11.5, 3/4, my initial target, or a pullback consolidation before we get up there. But those are my two targets, 11.5 and 12.75 going forward. This one has a whopping 32.3 days to cover. Something could really catch wildfire on that one. 13 target. MVIS. Well, it came out of a, first of all, I came out of a base, broke out with a big thrust here, then it pulled back for a month. Today, breakaway gap on increasing volume of 2.7 million, up 14%. There's 5.3 days to cover. Looking for a run at the 2.75, 3 range, and then 3.75 to 4.25. Well, Sears keeps looking good. After a couple-day respite and a pullback near the top of the prior peak, you'll see it held and popped. Only up 52 cents or 3.9%, but with 9.2 days to cover, I'm looking for a run at 18 on this one. SSYS, I think, had a significant high volume breakaway gap, and it closed at the upper end of the range. That's as good as it gets. Up 247 or 11.6% on 3.1 million on 4 times normal volume. This one looks like if it gets through that 25 zone, we're looking at 28, maybe even at some point getting it up towards 30, 28, and then 30 are my targets. SUPN popped out of a little wedge. Didn't close great, but it was still up 60 cents. It looks to me like this one wants to go up to that mid 35, 36, maybe 37 range. 3.9 days to cover. And TWI had a big engulfing reversal bar on solid volume of 1.4 million. It was up $1.24, 14.25%. Looks to me like it's going to test on a short-term basis 10.5. It gets through that, 11.5, 12.5, and even 14 are possibilities. But for now, let's see if we get a follow-through on that engulfing reversal bar. Wi-Fi had another good day. It broke out of the coil yesterday. It followed through today. I'm looking for this stock to make a run. I think it's a possibility that Wi-Fi makes a move. It gets it up somewhere in the 15, 16 zone. 15.5, 16 potential. I like the looks of this one. And finally, Zoma popped big time. Didn't close great. Still up though, 14% or 91 cents. Unfortunately, it closed about 70 cents off the high. And, with 5 days to cover nearly short, I think this one extends. There's of course resistance right there. And let's see if we can get it up to near 9 and then 10. Folks, that's it for this evening. This is HP signing off. Have a good evening.